to Ryder's Mesh Font Factory. This is a little store I put together that's underneath my Ryder store, and it houses all the mesh fonts that I've created. And what you're looking at here is the box you get when you do purchase a set. And inside that box are 3 additional objects you'll want to res out and unpack 2 of them. And those 2 are the mesh font set no scripts, and what that has in it are all the fonts, or all the characters with no script. So basically you unpack it and then you can res out each character as you need them from your inventory. The second box you'll want to unpack is the scripts box, and in the scripts box is a rotation script along with the post, and then you'll get a script that is a side finder script that goes along with the texture animation script. This is the font reser, and more than likely this will be your go-to tool to res your fonts. It's a really cool tool, it's fun, big time saver. One thing is each font set does come with a reser, and it's loaded with whatever font you purchased. But what you can do is combine the contents of the resers to get all of your fonts into one reser. So you can select that font off your menu. And so this one you'll see I've got the London and the Saddlebag that I've dropped in there. So now I've got 2 fonts, so whenever I click on the reser, get the menu, select font, and both of them show up. So to use it, what you do, again, you touch it, select font. We'll go with the London font, and you'll see it working. And then you touch it again, you select use, and then you get an option on which direction you want to res it, up or left to right. And we're going to select left to right, and I'll type my name in local and hit enter, and it will res my name. Now once it gets resed, what you want to do is select the reser again, and then on the menu you've got a clear and a done. If you're satisfied with what you res and you're going to work with that, you select done. But if you are not satisfied with it, you hit clear, and that'll erase all of the characters in one swoop, which I'll show you here in a second. But the reser doesn't res the fonts out exactly, the way that you want. So therefore, what you want to do is go ahead and position the characters the way that you want them, and so forth. Then you can select them all, stretch them out, resize them, and then they're ready to be textured. But again, if I don't like what I res, and I want to get rid of it, I simply hit clear and they're all gone. So that is the character reser. Inside the box you get this post, and inside the post is the rotation script. You can use the post. If you don't want to use the post, just drag the rotation script over to your inventory. It's a copy, so you can drop it into anything, but we'll use the post for now. I have here a link set of the script 1 font, and it's all linked. And so what you do is you select the post or whatever you have the script in. Then you'll hold your shift down and select the post, and then link is Control L, and it's all linked up. So all you have to do is touch the post and you get this little menu, left, or you want it to rotate left or right. We'll select right, and there it is. Now another thing you can do to have it floating is select the go to edit linked at this point and select the post and texture, and then you can make it transparent. And again, you can do that with anything. So then it appears to be just spinning and floating. Okay, the texture animation script set that's included comes in a box. You'll unpack the box, and inside the box you'll have a menu script, a player script, and a recorder script. Here I've got all my characters resed out and linked. So I'll go to content and I'll drag over the recorder script and touch it, and see I've got a menu up here, and then I will go ahead and texture my link set and texture the faces with a zebra texture. So we're done with our first frame, and we'll come up here to our menu and select export frame, and you'll see it working there, and in your local it displays all of the texture settings for frame 1. So we'll continue and make our second frame set texture, and then we will texture the face with an image texture, and that is going to be a color circle image texture, and it's a bit dim, so what I'll do is I'll turn on full bright, and then we'll export our second frame. Okay, now we're going to stop there and go ahead and select done, and what that'll do is delete the recorder script out of the link set, and then we'll come into our local and we'll copy frame 1 and frame 2. What you want to do is create a note card and title it frames, and I've created one already, and I'll highlight all of it and paste over it. It's from a previous set. Okay, now we'll go back into content, and it still shows it, the recorder in there, so we'll go ahead and delete it. We'll take our frames note card, drop it in, and then our menu script and our player script. And if you look in local, it'll tell you what's going on. It says reading frames from note card. It should not take that long to finish. There we go. Now we've got our menu, and the menu has frames with left arrows and frames with right arrows, and then a set time. Now you can set how long you want each frame to be displayed in the animation. So if you go to set time, we'll go 3 seconds, submit it, and then you arrow over to the next frame set, which it'll change, and then you set the time, we'll go 2 seconds. Okay, and then we're done. So we go ahead and select run, and it will play the animation. Well, thanks for watching. I hope it answered your questions. If not, you can always IM me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. One thing I do want to mention is that all of the font sets are full permissions, but please read the terms and conditions note card. Also, the scripts are copy only, but if you do want a set that you can include in your builds, I do have copy transfer sold separately in the Font Factory. Also, I'd like to invite everybody to Writer's store. I have over 400 products available, and again, if you have any questions, feel free to IM me. Thanks again.